The fifth largest school district in South Carolina is encouraging parents and guardians to download a school bus app ahead of the new school year. Richland School District 2 says that they're testing a new software giving users the ability to track school buses in real time. Our Andrew Fancher spoke with the transportation director for Richland 2 and has more on how it works.
Utilizing software paid for at the state level, Richland School District 2 says they're piloting a new program that'll allow parents to track their students' school buses. It's called Traversa Ride 360 and is now available online and on the App Store.
Every district will have the opportunity to use this app. I can't say that they will, but the routing software, every school district in the state will use this.
Richland 2 says the state's Department of Education purchased a routing software called Traversa, which came with an app called Ride 360 roughly 2 years ago. Robert White, the district's director of transportation, says Richland 2 was one of the first to implement this software, which was completed sometime last year.
Again, this is a pilot for us this year. I do expect some kinks with some new things, but I feel pretty confident that it's going to help us in the long run.
After months of field testing this summer, the Ride 360 app is now available for parents, guardians, and students to track their school bus in real time. In order to access the GPS-driven data, we're told that you first have to sign up as a Ride 360 subscriber at no cost to you or the district. After registering, you'll have to input a student's legal last name and district ID to access their bus information.
Each student that is registered to ride the school bus, based off of their student ID number, they will get routed on a bus. That bus has a GPS tracking system, which we assign that bus to certain areas. It's almost exactly like an Uber. You can exactly see if, hey, my Uber is going to be here in 10 minutes. It's almost the exact same thing.
On top of Ride 360, a spokesperson is encouraging parents to download the Parent Square app. That's Richland 2's unified communication platform, which will now include notifications on whether or not a bus is running late. Reporting in Columbia, Andrew Fancher, WIS News 10.
And again, this app is available on Richland 2's website and the App Store. We have new school technology, but we've also got some back-to-school events coming here in the Midlands. Here in the capital city, Columbia City Council members will host a Stuff the Bus school supply drive. City Councilman Edward McDowell and Richland County Councilman Derek Pugh organized the event. It's happening at Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Park on August the 5th. It'll last from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. It'll also feature a grill-off competition with vendors, music, and more. Meanwhile, out in Fairfield County, the back-to-school bash will be at Shiloh First Independent Church this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. There will be food, music, arts and crafts activities, school supplies, and sports physicals for the kids. There will also be a bounce house and water slides. The event is free, so parents, mark your calendars. Also, haircuts will be available for $5. As students get ready to head back to the classroom over the next few weeks, sleep experts with Prisma Health are sharing some information about how much sleep kids should be getting. Recommended sleep hours vary based on age, with children 5 and younger needing as much as 10 to 14 hours of sleep in a 24-hour period.
From 6 to 12 years of age, they need 9 to 12 hours in a 24-hour period. This is probably the age group that we see shorting themselves the most. A lot of kids are involved in sports, but they're involved in after school and extracurricular activities, and they're really starting to push 7 or 8 hours of sleep alone.
For teens, health experts have not agreed on a set target. Dr. Ungerford, though, recommends that they get at least 8 hours of sleep as long as they're able to function throughout the day. Well, for many, classes are starting up this upcoming week. On Monday, Clarendon County School District, then Tuesday, Lexington County School District 3. On Wednesday, Fairfield and Saluda counties are heading back, and then on Thursday, Kershaw and Sumter counties. And these are just for next week. The full list of dates for kids returning back to the classroom is also on our website, WISTV.com. We're getting a look at the construction site of Fairfield County's new teacher village. The village will be open next year to teachers who may live far away from the district or just need to take a rest during their busy work week. Our Jalen Tart has more on how these homes will help boost the economy of one of South Carolina's rural areas.
You may see trees, leaves, dirt, and tractor trailers developing in this area right now. But by next spring, Many teachers will call this their new home. The Teachers Village, which sits just right behind the town of Winnsboro's district office, will have at least 75 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom homes. Superintendent J.R. Green says those who work in Fairfield County will travel from as far as the Low Country to teach in Fairfield County. Staff at the school easily become exhausted, and the district struggles to keep their employees.
If people are always traveling from other places to come here, it makes it more difficult to retain them over the long haul.
The village is funded through a private grant plus $2 million from Dominion Energy. That $2 million comes from a lawsuit over a controversial failed nuclear station ran by Dominion Energy. Staff living at the village will pay around $700 a month to live at one of the homes.
We wanted to be able to provide a low-cost, nice option for our teachers to have at their disposal. And we think that this project does that.
Green says this teacher village is the first in the state. He's hoping that other districts will follow their lead.
I think this could be something that communities all across this country begin to implement.
Phase 1 of the project is expected to be completed by next spring. That will include 30 homes. In Fairfield County, Jalen Tart, WIS News 10.
Well, the homes are available to all Fairfield County District employees, with the first priority being teachers. The application process for the Teacher Village will open next spring.